A teenager has died in a vaping-related illness, and it's a flu-like virus parents need to know about.
Rosemarie Beltz joins us in studio now with your health headlines tonight.
A 15-year-old from Texas has become the youngest person to die due to vaping. New CDC numbers show 57 people across the country have now died in connection with using e-cigarettes. A study shows the teen vaping rate has more than doubled in the last 2 years. The latest numbers from DHEC show 26 people have died in the Palmetto State from flu-related illnesses. The flu shot is your best bet for avoiding the flu. This year's flu shot offers protection against 4 flu virus strains that are expected to circulate this flu season. However, flu viruses are smart. They quickly change and evolve so they can spread. And because of this, last year's vaccine may not protect you against this season's viruses. New flu vaccines are offered every fall to keep up with the changing flu viruses. If you had a vaccine last winter or spring but have not received the vaccine for this year's flu season, the CDC recommends everyone over the age of 6 months to get their shot. This will help protect against serious flu complications caused by flu strains circulating this year. There are new warnings today about a respiratory virus called RSV. It's hitting infants and young children harder than usual this winter. Every year across the U.S., nearly 60,000 kids under the age of 5 are hospitalized for RSV. RSV can also lead to hundreds of deaths. Adriana Diaz has the details about what parents need to know.
The flu-like virus has babies filling this Milwaukee intensive care unit.
I think when we got here, it was like almost 100 breaths a minute. So you could really see that he was like almost gasping for breath.
Just before Christmas, Robin and Sarah Comas' son Colton was diagnosed with respiratory syncytial virus, also known as RSV.
We were scared and confused, like we had just gone to the doctor, so we didn't expect this.
He was admitted to Children's Wisconsin, where we had to interview Dr. Michael Meyer in the hallway because the ICU is full.
For you and I, RSV is a common cold virus. For little kids, because their airways and their passages are so small, you fill that up with secretions, suddenly it's very difficult to breathe.
The CDC and state health departments don't track severe RSV like they do the flu. But besides Wisconsin, hospitals in at least 4 other states have reported a surge in cases. 3-week-old Paisley Mitchell's recovering from RSV at Arkansas Children's Hospital, which has seen 100 more patients than this time last year. After a week in the hospital, Colton is now recovering at home.
It was super emotional to take him home. We were so happy to all 5 of us be in a room together for the first time in a week.
Unlike the flu, which can spread through particles in the air, RSV is transferred by contact, which is why washing your hands and cleaning surfaces, including your phone, is so important to protect your kids.
So parents watching may or may not heard of RSV, but if you've not, chances are your child has had the virus because most kids actually get the virus before they turn 2.
So you just said most children, they have been infected. Do you know, or how does a parent know if their child has been infected?
That's a great question because it's very tough because they have the same symptoms as a cold or the flu. Runny nose, low-grade fever. But the thing parents really want to watch out for is that really labored breathing. Look at their belly. Look at their chest. If they have discoloration in the face, you really want to get medical attention.
Any idea why we are seeing an increase in the number of cases right now?
Experts, they don't know why, but they do know is that this is just like the flu virus. What it does is it changes and it mutates. Now we've been seeing also a lot of changes in weather, hot from cold. They're thinking that could be a possibility.
So if an adult or a child has RSV, how can they treat it, Rose?
There's no vaccine, first of all, right out of the gate. There is a medication for some children that are more susceptible with really weak immune systems, a congenital heart defect, etc. The best way really is prevention, washing your hands, keeping your child home from school, cleaning off the toys that can live on hard surfaces for a long period of time, and really just good old hygiene.
Right, she just mentioned if adults have it as well, so adults can get this, right?
Yes, which is why you should not kiss babies. I cannot stress that enough. Because we, our immune systems they're strong, right? They're in good working condition. And so when we get these viruses, it's just nothing but a little sniffle. It's very similar to the common cold.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know.
No more kissing babies.
No.
I know, because in certain cultures that you go and kiss a baby, that's just a tradition, or in Hispanic cultures at least, if I were to even look at a baby and say, oh my gosh, how beautiful, the tradition is we touch it and we kiss it, so that's good to know.
Right, and unfortunately you can make a child really, really sick, and then they touch their face, they eat their feet, and then they get sick.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Rose.
All right.
Stay with us. More Friends at 5 is coming up.